You know, young voters could be pivotal in the November election. According to a new CNN poll conducted after President Biden ended his bid for re-election, Harris now holds the support of 47% of voters ages 18 to 34, while Mr. Trump has 43%. Of that same group of voters in April and June, 49% had been in favor of Trump, with 42% supporting Biden. News4JAX reporter Ariel Schiller spoke with some young local voters about their thoughts on President Biden's speech tonight.
I'm Ariel Schiller, and we're here at the News4JAX studio. I'm here with some young voters. We just got done watching President Biden's first speech since announcing that he would not seek re-election. And I'm here with Adia McDonough, Sierra McCann, and Amelia Shepard. You all have different political ideologies. So I'll start off with Adia. Can you just tell me what your reactions to President Biden's speech was tonight?
I'm feeling very proud. I'm feeling, honored that he's passing on the torch to a younger generation, and that he realized, we weren't excited about two, 78, 80-year-old men who were running for president, and that we're ready for someone who is younger and has, a fresh perspective. So I'm very proud of him that he recognized that and was willing to take a step back and pass on that torch.
Sierra, what were your reactions?
I think a sign of a good leader is knowing when to step down too, and I think that this moment is something that I think both parties can learn from, because we do have a lot of lifelong politicians, and I know that me personally as a younger voter, I feel like there are a lot of people making laws that will impact me but are not going to impact them. Mm-hmm. And so I think that he is setting a good example of when knowing to step down, because really at the end of the day, you need to be uplifting the next generation. You need to make sure that they have a seat at the table. And for so long, I think young people have not had a seat at the table because of all these lifelong politicians.
And Amelia, what were your thoughts on the speech tonight?
Honestly, I had a difficult time watching it. I personally think that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris during his term have been incredibly dishonest. And this is something that could have happened 4 months ago. I mean, Joe Biden was already polling down Donald Trump. There were already complaints about his age and whether we think that plays a factor into whether or not he's going to win the presidency. But this could have been done a while ago, and if I were a Democrat, I would feel incredibly kind of like backhanded in expecting one candidate and then getting another. With that being said, I still think it's going to be a pretty tight race, but that's how I feel about the speech tonight.